What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are over here on the JP side because we have a new burst mode, and it's against the Tech Ultimate Gohan, which is kind of surprising, but now it's starting to make sense. I feel like a lot of these burst modes are now hinting at the fact at what the next units are going to be, or something within the same celebration. So this one is against the Tech Ultimate Gohan, and I went through and I've got my 6,000 points ready. Now, the one thing here is they kind of changed it up a little bit. So the first two here, the two categories that you can use, it's either Majin Power or Time Limit. Now, by the time I'm recording this is actually post the fact that we've had a leak already, and then Dokkan has already dropped a teaser for what the next unit could be. Essentially, it's Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Fat Majin Buu is what it looks like. Now, Time Limit is probably a category that the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to lead, because obviously with him being an Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he had very limited time on Earth. And then the Majin Buu, he's probably going to lead Majin Power, because obviously that would make sense. So I think we need to start paying attention to these burst modes as they start coming out for what categories we can use, because I think they're going to hint at what the potential new units are going to be. Or at least what the new, well, I guess we could factor in what the categories are towards what the new units could be based on what we see. But besides that, we're going to be running the time limit category today as our main category, and then we are going to be using int and physical types, so that's what the top selection is for. This one down here, we're doing a team cost of less than 500, because on my JP, I don't really aim for like a high number. I'm just trying to get the missions cleared and call it a day. So we're going with a 500 team cost. Here, we are nullifying the enemy's super. So, the enemy can't be supered, they can't be stunned, they can't be attack and defense debuffed. And then also, this one right here is for STR, I believe. So no STR, we can't use STR units essentially. STR units will have a 50% damage reduction. So if we're not using STR units, we're not going to worry about that. So that's going to be the option that I select. And then also we are given the enemy 200% attack and defense with the final option down here. Then the next option that we have selected is enemies are going to take 25% less damage. So they have a little bit of a damage reduction. The next options here is from round 3 onwards, the enemy's attack and defense will increase by 60% per turn, up to 300%. We're not going to worry about that. We're also not going to raise the enemy's attack, except down here, we are going to raise their attack by 50%. So we're going to give them a little bit of a attack increase, but it's only 560 points, so we'll add that. We're going to increase the defense by 400%. We're not going to give them any kind of extra health there, but we are giving them 500% health here. Any enemy that takes less than 100,000 damage will automatically be reduced to 0. We're actually not going to turn any of these on here in the purple. So the purple is every time you acquire a key orb that's weak to the typing that you have, you receive damage up to 3% of your maximum health. And then the other one is to reduce your key. And then the very last ones here are no support items and no support memories. Now, the one thing I noticed that they actually took out of here is the locking mechanic, because usually they would have it in blue where you could be like locked in place. They took that out, which is very, very, very odd. So let's go over here. I've already got a team ready to go for us. Let's just hope that I can find a friend down here. Yeah, you'll work. So we're gonna run the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta as our leader because they are a fuse fighter category leader, and we're essentially just running a fusions team on here. So everybody on here should be getting the leader skill buff, and we're gonna go ahead and hop on in here and see how this burst mode is against Gohan. So the one nice thing is, again, we're not worried about the loss of ki, because that was one of the things that you almost always had to turn on in order to get a decent, like a decent score, was to lose a little bit of ki. We actually do not have to do that here. Okay, so let's see. Let us do this. So we'll put the rotation like this. We will give you, I guess either way it doesn't really matter. We'll give you that right there. We'll give you that. You'll get a full 24 ki, and then we'll give you all of this. Okay, so you're gonna super right off the bat. Okay, 89k, that's not terrible. And this is only stage 1, so I mean, obviously he can do a lot more damage. But we didn't really increase his attack that much. I think it was what, like a total of 250% attack increase. And he definitely got a little bit better defensively. But I think with units like this Gogeta and stuff like that, I mean, we brought a very, very, very powerful like fuse fighter category team. So I don't think we're gonna have too much to worry about going through here. Now, you could always run like the Majin Power team. Obviously that is another option that you can use. Let's actually do it like this. Give you that, give you all of those orbs, and can we not get a super with you? We can, yeah. There we go. Oh, we're getting the dodge off, or we're getting the counter. Nice. This Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta actually does need an Easy A, which he should be coming up on one. I think his Easy A, once he gets it, is going to be, like, he's going to be pretty crazy. Because he was very good when he first came out. So it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with him after he's Easy A's. Because, I mean, damage-wise, obviously, he's never really hit very hard. I think we could get him up to, what, maybe 8-9 million, maybe, attack stats. So they're definitely going to increase that. They'll increase his defense, and we'll see what else they end up doing on his, we'll see what else they end up doing with him passively. But going back to the Majin Power talk that we were having, the Majin Power category, you can always run like the physical LR Boo. You can run him as the leader just because he did get an Easy A recently. So you can always run him as a leader. He'll be a very good option. And then you can just stack him with a bunch of the Majin Buu units, and you probably won't have an issue beating this either. Because from the looks of it, I mean, this seems to be a very, very easy burst mode. And given the fact that you are able to select physical and extreme type, I'm sorry, physical and int, it just makes this burst mode very, very easy. Especially because, like, the last phase of this Gohan is gonna be he's gonna be tech. So, you know, having having the int units on here is gonna work out in our favor. But then there's so many powerful fuse fighter units and their physical type. So yeah, this burst mode just seems like it's very, very easy and very, very free. So yeah, I mean, I'm always happy to see these burst modes. These things are definitely very fun. And I really hope that I mean, obviously they've been doing this like once every new celebration. So hopefully they kind of keep that up and just keep doing that, because I think a lot of people will definitely enjoy that. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pop your active. Give you a little bit of an increase. We'll go ahead and transform you. So let's go ahead and get this Gogeta out. So there we go. Let's do this. How can we get these orbs to fall? Like this? That didn't fall the way I wanted it to. Unfortunate. Okay. And then you can still get a super as well. Well, yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the orbs didn't fall the way I wanted them to, but yeah, so he only has 6.3 million attack stat. Like this Gogeta, he's definitely going to be hitting in the, my guess is 11 to 13 million range. Yeah, I'd say probably like 11 to 13 million range once he easy A's, which is going to be, I mean, for him, it's going to be very good, especially with like the utility that he has with the ability to counter and stuff. I think he's gonna be very good. And then also this Tech Gohan, obviously with the Majin Buu saga being like Golden Week, EZA wise, I'm thinking, because I mean we have 5 very, like, we have a lot of options actually in terms of EZAs. Tech Fat Buu, so he's obviously going to be like probably option number 1 for a lot of people. The Tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, let's go ahead and pop this. And then actually let's do this. Go ahead and transform you to blue, get that recovery. We'll give you that. Real quick, we'll give you this, and we'll give you all of that. Perfect. But yeah, so we have the Tech Fat Buu, which Gotank's just got his EZA, so it makes sense for the Tech Fat Buu to go ahead and EZA now as well. Option 2 is the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that goes to Majin Vegeta. The Int Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, which I have a very good feeling both Vegeta and Goku and Fat Buu, I feel like they're going to be the ones EZAing this celebration. They could also do the Tech Ultimate Gohan. So that's kind of like the 4 major EZAs that I could see. 5th option for an LR would be the Physical Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. I could see him being like the LR EZA. And then real quick before we go ahead and like move forward with it, so there's all the missions that were completed. We do have to do one more. We got to do one more, and it's basically just to run the Majin Power team, which I'll just do this real quick. Okay, so I apologize, it's Tech, not STR. So that's my fault. I'm sure somebody's already corrected me in the comment. Actually, no, STR. Well, actually, all of them are here. So maybe it was STR. Maybe I was right. Maybe not. Never mind. I'm gonna keep it the way I said it. Anyway, we'll just run you. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, this is just gonna be an auto run anyway. So, and then we'll run you. Why not? There we go. And then we'll just run this on auto. But yeah, the final EZA units, so for LR wise, I can see the Physical Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Angel, because he is one of the older premium units now that needs an EZA. The Vegeta and the Vegeta and the Goku are obviously also 2 very older units that need EZAs. Tech Fat Buu needs his EZA. This Ultimate Gohan, this one right here, he needs his EZA now because he's coming up on his. And then Super Easy A wise, now this one can go one of two ways. Either A, they can Super Easy A the physical Kid Buu, because obviously he is a very, very old unit at this point. So they could Super Easy A him. And then the other one that they could Easy A is Int Buhan, which a lot of people didn't think about, but Int Buhan could get a Super Easy A. And the Int Ultimate Gohan, he could get a Super Easy A as well, because the Int Gohan or Int Ultimate Gohan actually is one of the older Dokkan Fest units, so he possibly could get his Super Easy A here as well. But I think it's going to be really dependent on who they're going to Easy A in like part 1, essentially. Because if they are going to go the route of, like, say Fat Buu, and like let's say they go Fat Buu and then Vegeta and Goku, then more than likely the LR that's going to Easy A is going to be the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and then the Super Easy A is probably going to be Kid Buu instead of Ultimate Gohan. But maybe if they come back and do another celebration or something, then they could Easy A the Tech Gohan and then Super Easy A the Buhan or the Ultimate Gohan. So the options are there. I mean, Majin Buu Saga, the category itself is massive. So they have a ton of options that they could use. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they actually end up going with. But I'm kind of excited. Golden, especially for Golden Week, it's going to be a good time. I have a good feeling that it's going to be a very good celebration. The Golden Week units have usually been very good, so I'm really hoping that they kind of keep the trend up, and I really hope that this this Fat Buu that we get and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, obviously, people are going to be crying that, hey, we're getting another Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but I don't care. Super Saiyan 3 needs better units, and who better than Goku to lead him? But there we go. That's all of the missions here. So we'll go ahead and collect all this. So there's our 9 stones, some Zenny statues, some meat items, and then our 400 burst coins. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, consider hitting that like button. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.